The poodle stopped at the purple grip under the garden watering can rack. At first, it looked like another garden sniff on an ordinary walk that quiet afternoon. His owner waited, looking toward the raised beds and damp path. Dogs pause there all the time, so the simple answer felt believable on walks today. They walked him past the soil edge and the shaded posts. He barely cared. A few steps later, he calmly turned right back toward it again. The owner tried guiding him on, gently, like breaking a harmless habit. But the poodle returned to the same lower rail again, nose down once more. That was when the purple piece stopped looking like background clutter. It had shape, texture, and a hollow opening at one end right there underneath. Up close, it looked less like foam trash and more like a sleeve from something. A small crescent notch sat along one edge near the rack. The owner let him choose again. He ignored the path, ignored the rack leg, ignored the other cans, and lowered his nose there under the rail. Not the soil, not the post, not the cans themselves. The strange part was how everything kept coming back to that purple grip under the rack rail, every time. The owner touched it lightly. The foam flexed, but it stayed caught under the rail, like it had slipped there by accident under his fingers softly. When the hand moved away, the dog watched the grip settle. He was calm, but his attention stayed low, near that spot instead of up. Then the handle row above started to matter. 2 cans had colored grips. 1 blank shared watering can had a bare handle above that lower rail. The owner stopped managing the walk and started comparing the rack. Grip below, handles above, 1 missing cover right in the middle instead of gently moving him along again. When the purple grip lined up right beside that bare handle, the garden smell answer fell apart. The dog had been returning to the misplaced piece on that shared rack. The crescent notch made it cleaner. The same small mark sat on the handle, right where that purple foam would sit when the pieces sat together. Now the earlier stops looked different again. He had not cared about the beds. He kept coming back to the loose grip at the rack. The grip came free in the owner's hand, and that created one small problem. It still looked easy to set aside before anyone had really done the right thing. For a second, it hovered near the path edge. Then the bare handle came back into view, empty and waiting there, as if it were nothing. The owner almost treated it like harmless litter. But the missing handle changed that choice, and the grip came back to the rack again for good. Look back at the first wide view. The bare handle was already behind him. The answer had been sitting clearly in the frame before anyone understood what it meant. The owner slid the purple grip onto the handle. The notch matched the mark, and the lower rail was clear below again with one quiet motion. The rack looked normal after that. The grip was back above. The old spot below was empty, and the leash loosened as they turned away together. Then they passed the same rack again. No purple grip under the rail. No stop from the poodle. Same place. Completely different walk without that old pause on that ordinary